Hello, my lives. So, I can definitely say that something's going on or something's gonna be going on this weekend. I've been feeling a shift for the last month or so, but I haven't really seen any results of it. And I've gotten multiple messages on my For You page that are basically talking about finally being in that energy of receiving. And I know the last reading that I did was talking about just because you can do something on your own doesn't mean you have to do something on your own. And I think that goes for there's a lot of things coming in, and yes, those are things that are exciting to go through, but you're still working through things. And for me, for example, I was talking with one of my coworkers today, and she's become my friend outside of work as well. And she was talking about how she wants to start going to the gym. And she was trying to give me encouragement. And she was like, I really need a partner. And for her, it's the opposite of me. She wants to gain weight and muscle, and I want to lose weight and tone out. And at one point, I had snapped, and she's one of my friends where I finally feel like I've made an adult friend that is through my healing journey. She is working through her own healing, I'm working through my own healing. So she's very patient with me, and I'm very patient with her. We're able to talk these things out and stuff like that. And so I talked with her, and I told her, working out and exercising is a very, very sore spot for me, because it's there's a lot of stuff from the past that's just very uncomfortable for me to deal with. We have the Three of Swords. But she was at that point, she was we should work on helping each other. We can go at your pace, and I can go at my pace. And we talked about it a little bit more after I was in a decent headspace, and I had basically told her, I was I feel like I like working out once I get there, but getting there is the problem. And she's see, it's the opposite for me. She's I have the excitement to go there, but once I get there, I kind of have a hard time going through with whatever it is that I want to do. You have the King of Wands, the Ace of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune. I've been seeing a lot of readings that are talking about even specifically for me, they're you're going to be getting a lot of clients, and I've been seeing a lot of changes in my workspace where I spent the whole day today, I was my job is very chaotic, yes, but even yesterday, or not yesterday, just this whole week, I've been having to go through my coworkers to-do lists and stuff like that, and taking stuff from them, because they have this really, really long list, and I have nothing, because I just I was on applications for the longest time. There are no applications to go through and stuff like that. So at this point, I've already known for the longest time that this place doesn't serve me, but I literally spent most of today digging through to try and find something to do. So I definitely say this is a different chapter. This chapter has started, and it may not necessarily mean that I'm out of the woods yet, but things are changing. And even with taking care of my body more, I am set to start a new diet next week, and hopefully start going back to the gym, which it's something that's going to be uncomfortable for me, but I feel like I've held it off for too long. We have the Five of Wands and the Eight of Swords. So give me a second to look over these cards and see what they're trying to tell us for today. Okay, so this message for me is like a little bit chaotic, but go with it. So for the Three of Swords, it is labeled as heartache, and that is almost always the case. Like in the normal tarot deck, you see it's the heart, and then it's got like the three swords stabbed through it. With that, I am seeing, so through action, I'd say it's like a rebalancing of the body, mind, and spirit. And so there's like certain obstacles that you are working through to better yourself. With the King of Wands, there's an unexpected good news, which I think is these things that you've been working through and working for, or you're finally seeing the fruits of those labors. And I'd say that there's a cycle that ends with that for the Wheel of Fortune, but I also think that there's a cycle that ends with something else, and I'd say that these are things that you are actively working through, that I'd say it most likely is surrounded around your health. It could be like there could be another area of your life that you have been holding off on, like going through that healing, like you know that there's things that you should be doing to better yourself, but it's just been like something that like there's an obstacle, an unforeseen obstacle that like you didn't think that this was the route you were going to be taking, but it's important that even if it's uncomfortable and you're scared to take it on, you still take it on. And that I think ties back to my message from yesterday or the day before that, where I'm talking about how you don't have to take this on alone. You have people in your life, or you're going to have people in your life where you're able to work through these things with them so that you're not just doing this alone. For me, I feel like it's my work friend, which I'm not even going to call her my work friend because she's become my best friend over the last couple of months. And she, I think, is like the first person that has been able to see the real me, the me that I've worked for, like the me that I've worked so hard to become. And with the Ace of Wands, I see that as, hold on, it says freedom from restraints. I know specifically for me, working out has a lot of like hardship for me because growing up, my mom pushed me like really, really hard to work out. And so I have a lot of bad mindsets when it comes to working out. Like it makes me miserable when I was working out. So finding the way that it works for you is a good thing. And with this bird, I think it's a phoenix with a sword and stuff like that. I keep thinking of that one sound where they're like, "Let me see your war face," and it's like the guy, he's like, "Ah," and he goes, "That wasn't a war cry," and yeah, I don't know that. So like it's just like, I think with this like this cycle ending, you're finding a way that this works for you because you know to yourself that this helps you to find like a healthy balance in life. And with the Eight of Swords, it talks about diplomacy and evasion. So I'd say that this is like your life is going to be a little scattered in this next week when things are coming in and things are going out, and you're like trying to find that balance, but it's going to be worth it. I'm at the end of my time, but I hope this helps, and if you're interested in booking a personal reading with me, the link is in my bio. Have a great night.